guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous, and this is another book talk for, we'll go with Rumble, and by Ellen Hopkins. This is actually one of the books that I read for the Contemporary-a-thon, which today I believe is the last day, but this is so far the only book that I've gotten through, and this was for pick a, I can't even remember, a type of book that you normally wouldn't read, or a format you normally don't read. And I read this kind of format, but I haven't read it in a while, and it's really easy to just fly through these types of books, so I don't know why I don't read them. I've got like quite a few of them because Ellen Hopkins usually only writes these types of books, and so yeah, I don't know why I haven't read more, but yeah. So this is Rumble, and by the type of book I'm talking about, it is in verse form, so like I said, they're really easy to just like read. And it's funny because I was sitting here reading it the other night, and my husband was watching a football game, I think, and he looked over and he's like, "Are you reading poetry?" And I'm like, "No, it's not poetry, but it's a book." So it just, I don't know, that was just kind of funny and cute to me in a way, I guess, because I mean, it looks like poetry if you don't know what verse books are, so it was just funny to me, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so this book, you guys, just like all of Ellen Hopkins' books, are so raw with emotion, and just the subject matters that she talks about just they get you to thinking, and they just pull at the strings in your heart sometimes, and just makes you wonder why people are like this, or how people can think like this, or just stuff. And they're just real issues that a lot of authors don't want to deal with, I don't think, or don't want to talk about. And I think that's one reason I love reading her books, and I will continue to read her books because of that. But this one is, like I said, it's got so many different layers to the story and different things going on in the story that even if you don't like some of the stuff, you're sure to like the others. And by that I mean it deals with suicide, it deals with bullying, it deals with like spiritual stuff and church, and I know a lot of people don't like that kind of stuff, but that's kind of mixed in with the storyline. And it's got I cannot think. It's got like cheating in it. It's dealing with people cheating, and it's got all sorts of stuff, and it's just amazing how it can come together. And you're sad for the characters sometimes, and then you're just like mad at it. It's just so much in a book, But this one is, the main character's name is Matthew, and he is basically torn, I think, and he's kind of torn into pieces because his life seems to be falling apart, he thinks, and there's only one person who is keeping it together for him right now. And we come to find out that not even she is the person she says she is, or the person that he thought she was, and it's just really sad. And he's dealing, like I said, he's dealing with his brother's suicide from people bullying his brother so much, and saying things about him, and he's blaming those people. He's blaming his ex-friends and all this, and the reasons why they were bullying him is because his brother came out as gay, and it just stuff went from there. And I think Matt is also feeling a lot of guilt for the way he handled the situation, because he thinks, and later on it kind of shows that he thinks that he was guilty for not standing up for his brother more and telling people what he really thought, and it's just so sad to see. And you have it's got both his parents in it, but his family is falling apart, and it's, you know, his parents are always fighting, and there's cheating going on with his parents, and just the little things, and he just feels betrayed by them because of that. And you got his girlfriend that he's trying to hold on to because he feels that she's the only one that is keeping him together and keeping him somewhat sane and a bit of normalcy in his life, which we later find out is not going to be the case. And even for me, like, the beginning of the story, I'm like, dude, why are you still with this chick? Because the way that she's acting and the way that she's treating you for someone who claims to be a Christian, or claims to, claims to be a Christian basically, and this is what she's doing to you, and it's just ridiculous. And so that's kind of where the church and the Christian and the spiritual part come in, is with his girlfriend and his girlfriend's family and her dad, and the way they are towards people in the book. And she starts seeing, or she's in this youth group, and the youth minister, whoever, is just this big giant douchebag. I'm sorry, but he is. And it just, I don't want to get into all this right now because I feel like I might offend somebody, but it's just the way people claim to be Christians or claim to love God and all this other stuff, and yet the stuff that they do is just total contradictory of what they're saying. And it's just like, really, guys, you're going to claim one thing and you're going to be completely the opposite and not, follow through with what you believe in or whatever. And it's just, it really pisses me off. And as you can probably tell, I'm not going to say I don't believe in them. I'm not going to say I do. It's just kind of that factor of what if, or what, whatever. because of things that I've gone through, and it's just, I'm not going to get into that. That's done. So, but yeah, like, his girlfriend Hayden and her dad, like, somewhere throughout the story, they start to want to ban, I can't remember what book it is. It's one of those books that people still want to ban to this day, and you're just like, why are you trying to force your opinions and your beliefs on everyone else? It's just, I hate it. And this book just kind of, I guess, reiterates that. And it's just, there's so much to this book and so many things to it. It's just unbelievable. And then the ending of it is like, he went through all this, and this happens to him. There's kind of good things that happen to him as well. And I'm not saying that Matthew is a great character as well, because he does some things in the books that kind of are like, dude, you're probably just as bad as everybody else in the story. But still, like, yeah, I just, like, if you're looking for a story that's got a lot in it and a lot of things going on, this is definitely one for you. And it's, like I said, it's a quick read, even though it's like 500 and something pages, I think, like 530, about 550 pages. It's still such a quick read, and so many levels. It's good, and it makes you think. So, if you have not read any books by Alan Hopkins, I definitely suggest them. I wouldn't pick one out of the other really right now. Like I said, I've only read like 2 or 3, and I have a lot of others. So if I ever get to the point where I'm read a whole bunch of them, I might try to do like a video on which ones I enjoyed more and from, you know, like 1 to whatever or something like that. But anyways, yeah. If you haven't read it, definitely would be a recommendation for somebody who likes contemporary and hard read contemporary or issue contemporary. Definitely this one. So yeah, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you want to know more about the book that I can try to explain to you, I will. So yeah, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe because I would love that. I will see you guys next time. Bye!